All right. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry I'm a little late. I had to scarf down a dinner as fast as I could because I was back from the zoo a little bit later than I expected. Had a, a bit of an after zoo visit talk with one of the keepers about kiwis and Planet Zoo and all sorts of things. Yeah, it was really, really cool. But here we are. We are in Keypark Zoo. I need to share my screen. Look at this amazing Red Panda Day background that we've got going on. Hello, everyone. Hi, hi, hi. Let's see. I need to set everything up still half. I really, I'm home less than an hour, and I had to buy dinner, cook dinner, eat dinner, and set up the stream. So I'm a little disjointed all over the place. Hello, Lovro. Hello, Cryptid PZ. Hello, Aramar. Hello, Sven. How is everyone doing? Are you all having a good International Red Panda Day? That's a very, very good question to start with. So, as you can see, we have a donation bar in the bottom of the stream. I don't know if that works, so that's the first thing we're actually going to test today. Hey, Jody Oliver. Because I actually haven't made my donation yet, and I think I want to up the goal because we actually have a lot more donations already than I expected. So I wanna I can edit this. Okay, I'm gonna up it to 250. It's a bit ambitious, I think, but honestly I thought 100 was ambitious. So I'm gonna update that. Does that update on the stream immediately? It doesn't seem like it. So that's a thing. I think that's a thing I can fix, so don't worry. But it is something that I will have to fix. So first I'm gonna actually donate, because I haven't done that yet. And yeah, I was planning to donate a nice amount that would actually put us over the goal that I had set. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my donation. Hello, Forge. How are you doing? Had an amazing day enjoying my videos. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, let me just add my donation right there. And my plan was to do this at the start of the stream so that I could see if the bar updates. But I think the answer we can already tell is no. So I'm going to continue. Let's do it with PayPal because that's quick. And I'm doing this on my phone, of course, because that's the least risky for me, because I don't want you guys to see any of this. Funnily enough, that is a slippery slope, probably. Probably don't want that. So let me just finish this up. And then we're going to get started in Keypark. We can already see Keypark. There's a ton of stuff happening in Keypark, as you can see on the left over here. But that's for Tuesday's stream, if I have the time to do a stream on Tuesday. Because, of course, we're going to have the Oceania pack. What? So yeah, I've been overhauling the Australia area and surrounding stuff. Finish. Is it finished? Thank you for supporting. Alright, I did it, I think. Awesome. And then if I reload the page, does it update? Yes. Okay, so that does mean that the bar in my OBS thing isn't working, so I need to quickly figure that out. I should be able to add a filter. I've heard that it's not a thing. That is definitely not a thing. So someone on the internet told me you could add a refresh filter to your browser thing. Wait. Refresh. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. See, this was a great idea on my part to add this little bar down here. But, see, the website that the Red Panda Network uses doesn't... like, I couldn't find anything about integrating into OBS and making, like, a thing for it. So, yeah. That's a bummer. So, as far as I know, there's no way to automatically refresh it in the properties or anything. So filters, effect filters. Yeah, definitely no way. Well, the bar is there. I'm just gonna have to refresh it every now and then to show the progress. I'm so sorry. But okay, before we get started, as I said, we already have a ton of donations. So I want to go through those. Let me just put that on the second screen over here, because I don't know if we're actually going to have anything to put on the second screen anyway. So we'll just have the bar in two places. So we got donations from... Can I see? Because there's donations all over this thing from everyone. Can I see just the ones from my page? I thought that was a thing you could see, but I'm starting to think it's not. What if I click here? Does it? Nope. Well, that's making it a bit more difficult. A little contribution from Aramar. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna have to go through all of these to pick out the ones from my stream. So we already got one. Like, okay, here we have La Pâtissière. La Patisserie? I don't know. I'm so sorry for butchering the name. Thank you so much for protecting the red pandas. You are very welcome. We got Wildlife Quest over here, who didn't add a comment, but yeah, thank you so much, Brian. And there was someone way earlier, already at the start of this week even, that I'm not sure if I'm even going to be able to find. So let me pull up. I did receive an email about it, so let me get that out real quick, because that should do it. Oh no, I can't find it. Crap. Oh, now I feel bad. How come I can't find it? Alright, I'm gonna make that up to that person. That really sucks that I can't find the donation now. Because this is 15 hours ago, yeah. It was like way back. It's like days back. Somewhere around here. Just gonna... yeah, here. It was Kathy Colida. Thank you for supporting Red Pandas. Once again, you're very welcome. This is something I've been meaning to do for years. Every year, I'm like, oh crap, it's International Red Panda Day is coming up. And then I don't manage to do something in time for the actual day. Like, I don't have enough time to plan it out or like set up the stream and stuff. So it's been a long time coming. So I'm glad to be here, glad to be supporting the Red Pandas. So let's jump into the actual body of the stream then. And I'll just have to remember, like, maybe every like 15 minutes we refresh the donation page and see if anything new has popped up. So let's go into explore mode for a second. We're gonna go into the Asia area, which is loosely where we left off. Like, we've been working on the Australia area a little bit, but yeah, this is way later in the zoo. So we're coming out of the whatchamacallit, Asian water monitor enclosure, and we're gonna enter the wilderness. Welcome to China. I'm not sure about that part yet. It's at least more wilderness, because we're coming out of like a little village, right? So the first thing we encounter, okay, explore mode doesn't work. The first thing we encounter over here is I add a little aviary over here. Which species are you planning adding from the Oceania pack? We'll cover the Oceania pack in the Oceania pack video, but to quickly answer your question, probably Tasmanian devil and kiwi. But maybe more depending on what we're capable of. So why are you boxed up? So I add a little aviary over here because I realized we had the space for it, and I thought it was pretty cute. So we got another animal in here. I put in the Lamy Amherst pheasant. It's one of my favorite pheasants, and it just so happens, after I put them in, I checked their range, And it just so happens that they also share some range with the red pandas. So it's actually a perfect addition to this little area over here. But yeah, the idea here is the same as before for those who already were aware of what I'm trying to do with the red pandas in the zoo. So we come out here and we see a natural-ish, of course we got another visitor path back there, but we got a mostly natural red panda landscape. We've got trees and there's going to be a lot of bamboo and whatever. So we got a nice naturalistic landscape. There's going to be some education around here, which we'll go over in a moment. As you go down further into the Asia area, we're going to have tufted deer, which also share range with the red panda, which is really nice. And then there's going to be a house over here. Not sure what exactly. Hello there, scholar. There's going to be a house over here. Not yet sure exactly how it's going to look. Maybe we'll figure that out in the stream. I'm not sure which part we're going to work on exactly. But there's going to be a living room that you walk into, or are able to walk into, which is going to have a lot of education about red pandas as pets. And for this I'm going to refer to the Red Panda Network page. They got this really cool little infographic over here. No panda pets. A guide to why red pandas do not make good pets and why wild red pandas must remain in the wild. So why shouldn't they be pets? It's dangerous for you and the panda. It's messy and stinky. Just wouldn't work out. Like they're not built for homes. It's illegal. They're endangered. Just don't have red pandas as pets. That's a very very cool message to share, and this is something that I kind of want to visualize in this thing by having the living room in question being all torn up. Like the couch is gonna have like scratches in it and the curtains are gonna be scratched. It's gonna be the idea there. Then there's all sorts of other education I want to add around here. So in the wild area, I am planning on putting some education on what the Red Panda Network does for protecting red pandas in the wild. So for instance, they put up cameras that monitor the red pandas, but also keep an eye out for like poachers, stuff like that. They also are able to spot other wildlife with this. A really cool thing that happened, I think last year, they spotted a tiger in red panda habitat, which was the highest elevation that a tiger had ever been recorded, which was really cool, of course. So that's exciting stuff. And then there's a lot of other things that they do as well in terms of research. They help local communities be more efficient. Hello, good evening, Bert. They help red pandas be more efficient or not red pandas. They help locals be more efficient in their like fuel uses by giving them more efficient stoves. They vaccinate dogs because dogs are not wild but feral dogs are a huge problem for red pandas. Like it's old hunting dogs or herding dogs that get released or escape and become feral. They not only hunt down and kill red pandas, but they also transfer diseases to them. So this is why the Red Panda Network offers free vaccinations against like rabies for any dogs in red panda areas. I want to make an educational sign about the red panda being an umbrella species, meaning that basically why is it so important that we protect the red panda? Well, it's not necessarily important to protect just the red panda, but by protecting the red panda, we don't only protect the red panda, of course, but we also protect all of the animals that share a habitat with the red panda, from like I think it's like snow leopards, but a lot of smaller animals as well. I think birds, smaller rodents, anything that lives in the habitat of the red panda is immediately protected by protecting the red pandas and giving them their habitat back. And then of course there will be fun facts and general info, probably just on the regular education sign, whatever that's going to look like, about the red panda being the first panda. It was actually discovered 50 years before the giant panda. about them being an omnivore. They're kind of a carnivore build, but they're mostly vegetarian, eating bamboo, but they will sometimes eat eggs or small birds, small rodents. Then about there being 2 species of red pandas, about red pandas kind of having an extra thumb. We can also see that on the, if we go to the Red Panda Network fact sheet over here. Let's see, red panda fun facts. We will be able to see that here. Extra thumb. Red pandas have a pseudo thumb and a large modified wrist bone that they use for... Okay, that actually doesn't show it. They don't show a picture. See if we can find a picture of that. I think giant pandas have the same. So they've got like a... I don't know how it works exactly, but they've just got their 5 fingers. But you can see it over here as well. They've got 5 fingers and then a little fake finger. It's like a little extra thumb that helps them grabbing onto bamboo and eating it. Really, really interesting. Very cool. Cool stuff. So that is pretty much it in terms of education. I don't know how much of this stuff I can incorporate into the wild area. Probably research and just have the Red Panda Rangers, like what are Red Panda Rangers outfitted with. Also, hello, Elephant Puppet. I didn't notice you joining, but I was caught up in my story, so I couldn't say hello. Things like the stoves, I don't know how I would include them in the current setup. Like, you think, oh, you can put them into the house, but the house is supposed to be like bad people because they have red pandas as pets. So giving them the stove doesn't really make sense. And then the vaccinating dogs part could be cool to include somehow. I'm not sure how though. Like, how would I visualize that? Because the reforestation is of course going to be visualized just by having some saplings over here. Which I think is realistically, what this would realistically be like is that they have these saplings just planted in here, and if they grow too large they will repot them elsewhere and put in a new sapling so that these always stay small, because we are on the roof of a building, so we can't have like we can't have these trees growing too big. But yeah, so as for the habitat, what you can see is there's otters in here. Basically because I had the grand idea one day to have an otter habitat down here and have that be it, because I saw that at Amsterdam and I was like, oh neat, we can do that, but it's way too small. it's not big enough for otters. The one at Amsterdam is also not big enough, and actually I've heard a lot of people complain about that one, so definitely not something I want to have be the only thing for the otters. So maybe you could have a domestic dog as an ambassador animal that the keepers would bring out for talks in the Red Panda area. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, we can make like a little area for that maybe. Cool. Thanks for the idea. That's really neat. I definitely installing like a domestic dog mod and taking pictures of that to use in educational signage is just a good idea already as well. I think I might do that. Oops, my bad. Sorry, I just had dinner and like when you eat fast it never goes well. Had a huge plate of pasta. So other thing, otters, yeah. So my idea is that this will be here for the otters, but theory of the mind, right? I'm not gonna make it functional because the otters and the red pandas have a similar hitbox. So if I make it accessible for the otters, then the red pandas will also be able to go inside, and I want to avoid that. But the idea is that the otters will be able to go in and out of that indoor habitat and go outside here as well. So that brought some extra challenges in terms of making this escape proof for the otters as well. So I tried out some things, not yesterday but the day before yesterday, in terms of this back wall and what I want that to look like. And this is not final, obviously, because it's the same thing copy pasted over and over again, but this is kind of what I have in mind. I think this is escape proof, especially if we put a hot wire up here. I don't think either animal can really get out of this easily. It's very similar to what I saw at things like Sea Life Scheveningen for the otters, and at Zoom and Leibnizwelt for the red pandas. If you saw the red panda video today, you know what I'm talking about. Like, they also had a very realistic rock wall with just some hot wire at the top. So I think if we do that, then it will look nice. I tried out like just a steeper concrete wall that they wouldn't be able to climb, but it ruins this view of the enclosure in like a naturalistic sense. So I want to not do that. I don't want to ruin that idea. Another thing I want to consider is those who have been following Keypark for a while might realize that I got rid of the Binturong exhibit. I decided that the red panda habitat was too small. I wanted to focus on making nice habitats over having lots of different animals. And the Binturong, while they're very cool, they didn't really fit the area that much anyway, since we don't really have any other Southeast Asian animals. Well, maybe the water monitor, I guess. Technically, you're Southeast Asia, partially, right? But they're more general as well, like India and stuff. So it fits still. But yeah, the tufted deer, the red panda, they're not really Southeast Asian. So the civet and this one's not Southeast Asian, but the civet is mainland China. I haven't installed the mod yet, but I'm so happy. Like, I have had this up here forever, and now the mod is a thing. So that's really, really cool. Alright, another thing I want to mention before we get started on building is... but you can't really see him swimming, or is it just an angle? Yeah, no, the point of this habitat is really just to give the otters more space, not necessarily to give the visitors more views of the otters, but you will be able to see them around if you want. But the main view of the otters will definitely be the indoor area, and this is kind of where they will have deeper water as well. This will be kind of their pool in a way in the mangrove building. So in game that's not going to work out because they won't be able to swim or dive in there at all, but that's the idea at least. So last thing habitat wise, so I added this aviary, right? What's really cool about that is we have these houses over here which are not visible in the naturalistic landscape, but as soon as you are in the house and in the village, these houses kind of appear and it looks like they are inside of a village-ish. And what's really cool now is that because we have this aviary, this house is actually going to have a bit of a purpose, other than just being a house in like a house backdrop. Same for this one. I decided to make this house the backstage of the eagle owl aviary that I still need to build and make a tutorial on the netting for. That was gonna be the idea with this aviary. I was gonna make the netting tutorial using this aviary, but I never got around to it because I didn't want to do it. I was lazy. But yeah, that's all. So let's try to actually do something, because last year we did the stream and I think we built these two houses and that was pretty much the entire Red Panda Day stream. So I'm hoping we'll be able to do a little bit more than that, but we'll see. So I don't really have many ideas for this and how we're gonna do this yet, but maybe we'll at least build like the couch. That would be nice. I want to make this mud wall, remake this mud wall, so that will look a little bit nicer, and maybe do some landscaping around the habitat itself. And that's pretty much the plans that I have for today. So let's just get started, because otherwise we'll be here forever. So I want to start off with, what was that? I feel like something just flickered on the screen. That was weird. Let's actually get started with checking if there's any new donations coming in. If you've donated, by the way, don't hesitate to put it in the chat as well, so that I notice, because otherwise there's a good chance I won't. So we did get a donation. We got a donation from Forge, and Mrs. Forge. We love Red Pandas. Hashtag Plant Zoo Gang. Thank you so much for your donation, Forge. I really appreciate it. So let's also reload this one. Bam. Alright, that works. There's just one button that I have to press to get that to work. I wish I could put that button somewhere. I'm gonna see if I can squish OBS like into a corner of my screen. Yeah, okay, I can put OBS. Alright, I got a setup that works. Alright, so let's take this out and just kind of redesign something for it. So I think using this tropical rock over here isn't bad. I think I like that, and we actually can move it back a bit. So I'm gonna start from scratch. That's good. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that because we got all the pieces here, right? So we're just gonna take this out and create something new out of it. So let's move into the sun. So we're taking the tropical rock. I've got Freeboot installed, so I can't press reset the world axis. I really hope that's fixed soon. But what you can do is just grab a new piece, because if you grab a new piece, it's always going to be aligned to the world axis. Unless you have random rotation on. Do we? No. Do we? No. Always double check. Alright, so we got that. Then I want these. So I think these are enough of an overhang such that we don't really need too much of this tropical rock being like part of the overhang. So let's try to somewhat do this. There we go. And then we're going to take the faux rocks. See, this is why I wanted to use the existing stuff as a base, because they are already colored the right way. Really? Is that aligned to the world axis? That's weird. Alright, so I want to mostly do it like this. And get a kind of horizontal layering sort of thing going, if that makes sense. So let's follow that tropical rock a bit. Okay. Oh, don't stick out the top. We don't like that. Okay. So I think this is like enough of an overhang that at least the otters won't be able to really climb out that easily. Especially considering like adding some hot wire at the top. I think that'll be good. Maybe a bit further back. And then we're probably going to make like 2 or 3 variations of this, just so that we can, yeah, vary it a little as we move this into the enclosure. So it's not the same thing copy pasted over and over and over. that would be repetitive and ugly. Another thing we can actually do is... Okay, we don't need any of this anymore. What we can actually do is just tilt this backwards a bit more. Just so that it's even less scalable. If we're being realistic. I want to cover up some of the tropical rock. So today, I was going to start the stream with something that I recorded today at the zoo, but I didn't have the time to transfer it onto my computer, because especially GoPro files take for the transfer, and I just, as I said, I had to come home, make dinner, eat dinner, start stream. That's pretty much what my homecoming was like. So what I recorded is I've had these videos go up on the channel all week. Well, there was 2 of them of me being like, I'm at this Red Panda enclosure. I thought that would be a neat way to introduce the Red Panda week. I thought it was fun. Hope you guys liked it too. But yeah, today I recorded one that basically went, I'm just Goron. I am in the Red Panda enclosure of Avifauna. Which would have been such a cool way to start the stream, I think. But yeah, wasn't able to transfer the files. So that's, yeah, maybe I'll be able to use it for something else. But at least I have the footage of the inside of the habitat, which I also can't use for the real life zoo inspiration video because that already went out today. But I could show it at some point somewhere. This is repetitive. I used the same thing twice. Gotta change that out for a different one. But yeah, I was inside of the Red Panda enclosure of Avifauna today. And no, not what you think. If Eben was here, but he's not here at the moment. He couldn't make it to the stream, sadly. If Eben were here, he would be like, "Did you jump in?" No, I found a legal way to enter the Red Panda enclosure, believe it or not. Yeah, the Avifauna actually offers these little, what do you call it? Meet and greets is what they call them. With both the Red Panda and the Kiwi. You can do a meet and greet and yeah, enter the enclosure. What's the latest movie that I've watched? Haven't watched a movie in a while. I think it's Guardians of the Galaxy 3, because I watched it in cinema, but my mom wanted to watch it as well, so I showed it to her. I think that's the last move. Wait, no, wait. I was at my girlfriend this week, and she hadn't seen Ant-Man yet, and I was like, "Oh, it's so horrible! You gotta see it." So the last movie I watched is Ant-Man: Quantumania. It's not a movie I recommend. Alright. That's really cool. I really like this. Why is it... It's grouped up with some stuff. Good evening, Lyra Mantle. Alright. Here we go. So, we're gonna make some variations of this thing. So we're gonna take out, let's just take out everything and just start from scratch with all of these. What is my favorite boxer? I am not much into boxing, I can tell you that much. I don't even know I couldn't name you a single boxer if I tried. I feel like if I would try to name a boxer, I would just be naming wrestlers. And if I were to name wrestlers, I certainly wouldn't, like, certainly wouldn't be for their amazing wrestling capabilities either. It's probably because they would have become a movie actor and I'd be like, oh, I like him in that movie. I'd pick Mike Tyson. Yeah, okay, those are names that I have heard. Because of Punch-Out. Well, not Muhammad Ali. But Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. That's a video game. It's your birthday today, Anteater Johnny. Well, that's really, really cool. Everyone say a preemptive happy birthday. But you can't see him. See who? The otters? You're still talking about the otters? It's fine. Oh, John Cena. Yeah, no, you can't see him. You can see me. I'm John Cena. Da, 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 da. I don't know whose joke that is. It's definitely not mine. I am not taking credit for that joke. I think it's... Oh, wait. Did that just unlock a, like, ancient part of my brain? I think that's from a YouTuber called Really Freaking Clever. And they had a YouTube series on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, where they did like a thing not so clever. It was like a spin-off on their usual format. And yeah, they made that joke at some point. Because, I don't know, they were invisible or something. I don't remember what the... I think there's like a stealth section in Ocarina of Time. I think it was that. So he was like going through the stealth section, singing that. My brain. Sometimes it just goes back into the ancient log files. Wait, there's another birthday? Also tomorrow. Happy birthday, Aramar. What a coincidence. Speaking of coincidences, so I joined Zoo Chat recently. I've been meaning to do it for a long time, but I just never got around to it. Doesn't matter. I'm still not even on there that often, but today I've been talking on Zoo Chat with someone, and today I met that person at the zoo. So that was just a huge coincidence. It's like, oh hey, like he was taking notes, and I was like, oh, what are you doing? Are you like doing a study, doing research? He was like, oh yeah, I'm taking a note of all the species in the zoo. I'm like, that sounds a lot like a thing someone on Zoo Chat is doing. So I'm like, oh, is it for Zoo Chat? And he just looked at me like, do I know you? Are you one of us? So I'm like, yeah, I'm the Beeksebergen guy. And then we hung out for the rest of the day, like walked around the zoo together. It was really cool. He was a cool guy. It is a small world. Like, I mean, if you, like, it was bound to happen eventually, right? Like, I go to the zoo every weekend, pretty much, give or take. Unless I'm like on standby duty, it's probably going to be less now that it's winter as well. Like, I think now that the winter's starting, I might go to the Beeksebergen every now and then, but that's pretty much it. I'm really trying to get the most out of the last bits of summer sunshine with my last zoo trip this week. But other than that, I'm pretty much done for the year. Probably for the better anyway, because I feel like if I visit many more zoos this year, I might actually burn myself out a little bit, because I have been going absolutely nuts in terms of visiting zoos. I've already visited more zoos and gone to the zoo more times than I have, like, at this point of the year, I've already like been to the zoo more often than last year, like more times than last year. All of last year. So in like, well, I mean it's 9 months now, so most of the year has already passed, but still, it's insane. Pretty insane. I don't like that. This will probably do. Let's see. What's my favorite food ever tasted? I don't know. That's hard. Probably some kind of steak. I love me a really good steak, and I don't think I've ever even had a really good steak. I love myself a mediocre steak. If I ever have a really good steak, I'm gonna die. Because of how good it is. There's actually more I want to do to this stuff. I kind of want to... I want to try adding eggs to this. Which are the flexicolor ones? This one. I want to take like a little grayish, brownish egg. A little lighter. I want it to pop out a bit. Yeah, almost. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, like that. I don't know why. I feel like this would look cool if we random rotate all this. And then we go and we kind of just try to stick some of that in there. It's like little pebbles that are in the rock wall, right? That's the idea. I want to add too many, just enough. So what if you go at a distance? Yeah, they still show up enough. Is that cool? Do I like that? I think I do. Alright. Oh yeah, by the way, Jody was going to Dutch Disney tomorrow. I think that means the Efteling, so have a lot of fun. Hope the rain doesn't start early. I have also tomorrow birthday, and also tomorrow birthday, a third one. And I will visit my home zoo in Magdeburg. I've heard of Zoo Magdeburg. I don't know why, though. Like, I don't know in what context I've heard of that zoo. And let's see. Oh, you mean like Vention? I think I know what you mean. I don't think I've ever had it though. Other than that, I love me a good spaghetti bolognese, which is what I ate today. It was not very good though. It was decent. It's deer. Yeah, Vention is deer. I have had like just deer, like beef, like a deer steak, but not, again, not a very good one. Just I cooked it myself, which means it can't be good. Alright, I'm going very symmetrical with these eggs. I shouldn't do that. Let's move this one over. Alright, I think that's good. I like that little bit of extra detail. I need a... Oh, what? I need to get rid of these ones out of the group. And then, let's see, can I can. I didn't expect that. Alright, now they're done. Let's get them in. Hey Frizers, welcome to the stream. We just finished up making some mud walls that are going to be the banks of the Red Panda enclosure. I'm thinking, should we already put the hot wire on top? No, I think we should do that after we place them into the enclosure. I'm also thinking that these things should be angled differently, actually. And that kind of sucks because they are not angled well. Wait. We're gonna put down a wall. And we're going to... Oh. We're going to angle them up against that wall. And we're going to take this and angle it. So let's see what... Oh, that's actually... I'd say overall that is a improvement in many senses. Okay, let's do it for the others as well. I should have started out with this. I didn't realize how much at an angle that was. The perfect stream to play as background noise. Currently working on my backlog of photos all the way going back to April. Oh, jeez. Tell me about it. I also want to go back for my second channel. I want to go back and like get out all of the cute animal videos that I recorded over the past year. But as I just said, I've been to like so many zoos. Like 70 plus zoo trips or individual zoo visits. So much stuff to go through. It's ridiculous. And yeah, I already have videos like lined up for until the end of the month. So there's no rush for me to go through it. But there is a lot to take out of there, which is not a bad thing. I mean, it means that there's a lot of cute animal videos coming, which certainly not a bad thing. Alright, let's put this in here. Actually, we need a tweak. This one's fine, but this one has a bit of stuff sticking out over here. So that's something we should fix. So just move this. Like so, I guess. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, so we just move it down. And then the other side. Oh, that's a bigger problem. Okay, that's fine. And these, do they have anything sticking out? This one slightly. So let's move that down. That's fine. Alright, done. Let's take this one, put it in here. So it looks like we decided they should be at least this high, kinda. Let's put one. And now I can get rid of all of these. Get rid of this. And get rid of kind of everything, really. And we're going to just take random walls. And we'll probably do a little bit of customization to these to make sure that they line up nicely. Because right now there's like, see, there's like a straight edge over there. I always take out my favorite photos edited and go to another zoo. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I basically for the zoo, for the videos. So for right now what I'm doing is when I come back from a day of zooing, I will transfer all my files. I will open all the files I recorded in a video editor. I kind of... Part of me wants to quickly number these so that I know. To be fair, then it wouldn't really be random anymore. But I don't want it to be random, I want it to look good. Let me just add a... Oh, we're still randomly rotating it all. I'm just gonna add 1, 2, and 3. Actually, let's properly add them. Yeah, as for these ones, I don't know. This looks like a 2. This looks like a 3. This looks like a 1. So we got 1, 3, 2. So let's get another 3. Because basically I don't want to have 2 of the same one next to each other. That's the main thing I want to avoid. So 3, 1. I kind of want to maybe keep the big boy. Let's see if we can incorporate that somehow. So let's get a 2. Actually, I don't think we can incorporate that well. I'll need to think of something else to make this corner look good. One thing for sure, I really want to go to Stichting Leo once a year. They do such an amazing job. Oh, that's really good to hear. I can't wait to visit them. Because yeah, I will be going, like we are going on a family weekend. So like the entire family in a house in no, not Almere. What's the other one? Alkmaar. We're gonna go to Alkmaar. So I will be nearby-ish. Most nearby I've ever been. Because it's probably, I mean, Leeuwarden is technically further, but just the North Holland, the north of North Holland is ridiculously far away for me. Alright. Line those up as best we can. So yeah. Oh, looks like we moved A3 instead of copying it. That's fine. Alright, so over here we need to make a custom thing. Because this is too big. Can we use this, or is it too big? Looks like it's too big. But not by much. I think if I flip it, it will actually be fine. You can really see the peace in the eyes of the animals. That's lovely. So does that by proxy include Hundedal as well? Or... because I don't know, how separate are they? Is it like... is Stichting Lil like part of Hundedal, or are they just close together? Or... okay. So this will kind of close up. There will be some kind of something under this bridge to also prevent the others from going through. And then I will take tropical rock, and we'll take this one to plug this hole. So earlier this stream, I realize now, which I'm doing a very good job at the whole charity part. But earlier this stream we talked about all the different things that the Red Panda Network does in terms of like education, outreach, helping red pandas in the wild. Just think back to that entire story I told. What I meant to say after that all was, which is why you should donate. To the Red Panda Network so they can continue doing that stuff. Actually, let's check if we have any new donations coming in. No, nothing yet. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. So, yeah, if you want the Red Panda Network to continue to be able to plant trees, put up safe zones, corridors for red pandas, vaccinating dogs, doing research, all sorts of amazing stuff that they do, definitely donate to the Red Panda Network. Help them in their quest. Alright, so as far as this is concerned, I actually need to be a bit more careful with how I place this, because we don't want the animals to still be able to get on top of this, because then, you know, this whole thing is kind of pointless. So there needs to be some kind, because they would, the otters especially, would be able to climb up using the bamboo. Although what we could also do is make like a little... Can otters jump? How far can otters jump, you think? Would they be able to jump that gap if they wanted to? Probably. Probably would be able to. I'll think of something for that. Oops. Because like what I kind of want to do then is to just add like a little wall over here, which would prevent them from getting out. Or we could add like a rock here, which will have hot wire around it or something. That could also work. And then we don't have this bush. Is that bush sticking into the... Yeah, it is. Okay, just get rid of it. Because yeah, I think this will be pretty escape proof. If we don't have more rocks leading up to it, creating literally a staircase. Oh no, I'm late for your bullying appointment. Oh, not allowed to bully me today. I'm doing charity. Those are the rules. I'm sorry. Unless you donate. That's the free pass. If you donate to the Red Panda Network, you get a free pass on bullying me in this stream. I know how to speak to the people. I know how to bribe people into donating. Also, the donation page doesn't automatically update, so if you donate, feel free to point it out in the chat so I know to check. Okay. I kind of want this one to be a bit more inwards. There we go. Alright. So let's get rid of the numbers. Okay, the eggs are definitely a bit brighter than I thought. When they were in direct sunlight, they were a lot less obvious, but I still think it works. It looks like little pebbles in the rock. Or in the mud. Yeah. I think that looks really, really good. Dare I say, this is one of my finest mud walls I've ever made. Oh. It does update this, it looks like. Okay, so it does put it here, but it doesn't update it. So, okay, thank you, Bolt, so much for bullying me. Yeah, thank you so much for donating to the Red Panda Network. That is incredible. Such a generous one of all. Really, thanks a ton. Let me also refresh the stream thing. Alright, that should work. I have to wait on the stream delay to actually see it, because I set my OBS up in a very weird way now. So I can't actually see what's on the stream screen in OBS, but I can press the button that makes the bar work. Or at least should be able to. So yeah, I think it just worked. Gives Wedgie. No! Extreme bullying unlocked. That's gonna be very confusing to just someone who doesn't know the context of that in the donation page. And I like that. That is incredible. We show our love for red pandas in mysterious ways. Alright, so adding these little bits of faux tree roots in here to kind of link up these bits of mud wall. I forget that sometimes I forget the general public can see our shit posts. Yep. This is why I worry about like making shitposty zoo videos, because I know that like actual zoo employees, especially ones from the Beekse Bergen, follow me. Hey, Miss T-Rex, welcome to the stream. Like also today at the zoo, I talked to some zookeepers about what I do, and it's already hard enough to explain, and then they subscribe to your channel. I'm like, oh, I hope they enjoy it. Actually, I think for this link up, I can do something like this. Yes, sure. That links it up a bit. It's a bit jarring. It's a different like direction of texture. This I'm gonna keep open, because I want to make a hole in there for the red pandas to climb through. But now that I think of it, that's gonna look weird. Because you can actually see it pretty well from this side. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that exactly. Because the red panda should be able to go inside, but the others shouldn't. So I need to think about how I want to do that. Because I also don't want the red pandas to be able to climb out using that, so I need to think about it. I have a similar, but it's that people find out about my erotic teen charming fanfic and I insist I give them a link and I have to continue interacting and pretending like they didn't read the filth in there. Yeah, I once the other day I had a conversation with a friend of mine and his girlfriend, and I was very casually talking about a website that I want to say I made, but it's more like I had him make, called howcleanisyourpenis.com. And she was very confused, which was beautiful. Because we were just casually talking about howcleanisyourpenis.com, and she was like, what? What is that even about? I'm still sad that someone offered to buy howcleanisyourpenis.com off of me, and I don't know why I refused. That would have been the best way to end that story. Because now it's just like, oh, what happened to howcleanisyourpenis.com? Well, I didn't care enough to renew it, so I just let it expire, basically. Like, yeah, bummer. I could have ended that story with, yeah, I sold it because I'm a tech genius. I'm like one of those billionaires. Oh no. You're still out at it. Oh. Oh no. I didn't even know what... Oh, Bucky Cap. Right, I do know those characters. I understood that reference. Alright. This one's a bit more tricky to line up in a proper way. Because we're dealing with the corner. Like, what you think would be an easy way to solve that would just to be doing something like this, to give it a bit of a rounded edge. The problem with that is that then the textures are like going other ways. So I gotta think of something else, which is this. This is what I'm thinking of. That's adding a bunch of messiness. I think that's actually decent. If I can do this, but then different also. Can I? Wait. I can flip it like this and this. What's happening? This. Is it just the same thing now? Or is it upside down? I want it to be the same but upside down. But I think this is not that. I think this is just literally the same thing. Yes, it is. Well, then we'll just do that. Because yeah, none of these really work. What fitting music for Red Panda Day. Brought to you by Shuffle. Okay. It's a bit messy in the corner there. Same thing is gonna be over here. It's gonna be a bit messy. Don't want to be on world axis. I think we should try something like this. It'll kind of line them up a bit better. And then if I do a bit of that, get that egg back in there. I think that's decent. And this one, yeah, this one's just a mess. Gotta do a lot of tweaking for this. Just get it back in. Shove that egg in there. And that's actually fine. That was not as bad as I thought it would be. Now, the only problem is this. Should move to the side a bit. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. All right. I'm back. I had to get soup. Good soup, I hope. I hope it's good soup. Alright, so that's the mud wall. We actually did something productive. That's a rarity on this channel. Usually my live streams are not exactly productive. So what's worth doing on this side is getting some nice rocks up. So we're gonna do just that. Probably something like this. I really like this one because it has like the top edge is nice and yeah, rocky. Like this is kind of like what we saw in some of the zoos in the real life inspiration video, right? You got the smooth down and then the more detailed up. Those were very nice English words that I used there. There, this side also has it a little bit. So yeah, that makes it look like this would be hard to scale and then you get the more detailed stuff. I think that's really nice. But yeah, we need to figure out what we want to do around these parts. Let's get some tiger rock. I do believe that is the technical term. Thank you for confirming. I mean, you're a native speaker, so I fully trust you with everything you tell me about your language. Ah! That was an explosion. And now there's a dog barking. Such eventful things here in the neighborhood. Can I DM you the Red Panda enclosure from Jerusalem on Discord? Of course you can. That'd be interesting. Not sure if we'll check it out right away. But bam. Ooh, that's nice. We're gonna get a pretty smooth rock going here. Because it shouldn't be climbable. Like if you have very sharp corners, that also creates climbing opportunities. Like even something like this technically would be a climbing opportunity. And should be avoided a little bit. So we're gonna do that to make it nice and smooth around the back there. There's gonna be like we are gonna put like plants and stuff in front of that all, so it won't be as bad. I can't Yeah, no. I feel like we might wanna... Let's see. Oh, I am getting a phone call at this the worst time, but I'm gonna have to take this one. It's me mum. Were you not streaming yet? Yes, I am. Okay, I'll call you later. Alright, so I want to move this closer to the visitors so that they can actually look into the enclosure, because otherwise, if there is an animal over here, you won't be able to see them. So let's see if we can do that just a bit. Yeah, sure. That works for me. So it's still not super close. Maybe we can get it a bit closer. Definitely need to step in and just send it to you. Alright, let's have a... Whoops, that's on the... No! Ah, good thing that it's my own Discord and not some kind of DM. I'm gonna have a quick look at this. See if it's fun. Alright. Oh, what the hell? That looks awesome. Wait. I'm gonna open these over here. Whoa. Alright, we're gonna have a look at this, because this looks really cool. So, looks like... Okay, so pretty simplistic back wall. But, I love these little huts. And these things, I don't know what they are, but they look super cool and interesting. I got a nice little rope bridge. That's some of the coolest rope bridges I've seen, to be honest. So we have a glass viewing. More of the rope bridge. I love these huts. I love how janky it all is. But then the natural tree. But what's that? It's so tall. That's so cool. That's super cool. I love that. And then this? Is this like... Is this the main viewing? Or like the... Oh no, there's like an inner view. That's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Because red pandas tend to make their nests in like hollow trees and stuff. So that's super cool. Gotta go now. It was nice seeing you. What animals from the new pack are gonna go into Keypark? Well, I've been doing a little bit of planning. I don't want to go into it too much because we are going to go all into it on Tuesday, hopefully, if I have the time. But I got a Tasmanian devil enclosure and I got a kiwi enclosure indoors. The temple piece stones from South America but were great for those pillars. Yeah. It would. Alright. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were working on the mud stuff. We were working on this wall. So I think this is about as far as I can push it. Which is probably good, because like, I don't want people to hang over the fence too much. And now, like, we can look right up to, if I get an egg, you can look right up to there. Which is not too bad. Sure, an animal might be lying there, but it's not too bad. That's pretty good distance, I would say. So that's all good then. Yeah, landscaping wise, there's not much I want to change. Like, of course I need to smooth out the terrain more and stuff. I'm not sure where I want to put which plants around here. But yeah. So let's make a couch. I think that'll be a fun thing to dive into. Actually, I want to check because I know. Okay, I know someone has made a couch at some point, but whatever. So over here we have. All right, this is gonna probably be the rest of the stream, to be honest, because this is gonna be complex, so complex. But I want to make a couch, and what would be the best material? I mean, we got the little pillow thing, right? That's is it not? Is it like gondola, whatever thing? Cushion, of course. It's not a pillow, it's a cushion. I have to go. Good stream. Didn't donate because I already donated to 620 this week. That's completely understandable. No worries. It's really like, if you're willing and able, I would hugely appreciate every donation. But yeah, I have the same thing. I also didn't donate at the bird show of Avifauna today because I was already doing all of this stuff. I figured, nah, I donated last time. It's all good. Same thing for, like, there was someone who asked me if I wanted to do a charity stream for the WWF. And I really would have loved to, but it would be next month, and I'm already doing this stream this month. I didn't want to, like, overdo it with the charity streams, you know? So, I respectfully declined. Maybe another time. So we're looking for anything kind of couch-like. Because I want to make like a thick, like those thick leather couches, you know, like. Exactly. This is exactly what I want. Thank you, Big Berta. This is exactly what I have in mind. So, yeah, any suggestions welcome, I would say. If you have a piece in mind and you would like to share me a piece of mind. Thick, yes, a thick leather couch. Because, like, the cushions are definitely, they definitely got that cushioness that is appropriate. But I feel like if we make the entire thing out of those cushions, it's gonna look odd and wouldn't really work. So another option, I guess, would be to include these somehow. Okay, these are the exact same shape and color. I feel like we would be able to include these for like the sides and stuff. There's more fireworks going off. Come on, guys. I know it's a day to celebrate, but I hate fireworks. Especially, like, I will tolerate them at New Year's Eve because everyone's doing it. But, yeah. Don't be a nuisance. Okay. Alright, we got a thick leather couch. So, something like this. Painted temple stone has an almost leather texture. See, those are the kind of tips that I need. That's definitely something that was on my mind. Oh, hey. I didn't actually expect to see them here. But, yes, that is very leathery. Oh, that's awesome. Love that. Yeah, we can definitely sell that as what we're trying to sell it as. There the dog goes again. Oh yeah, we also have the thinner one. That's probably better for the corners. Or for the sides, I mean. Right, let's take out these for a moment. And let's put these... What about you? Oh, that's also nice. So it's like even more kind of roundish. But... yeah, I don't want it to be too thick on the sides here. And the good thing is we're not really gonna have anything over here, so we can actually do this and kind of hide it in the wall there. Right. So, do we want to still do anything with these in terms of like... no, okay. What we could try though, to get some more of those folds in there. Why the couch? So, the idea of this little area here is that it's going to talk about why red pandas are bad pets and why you shouldn't want one as a pet. Because every time I'm at the zoo and I'm at the red panda enclosure, at least one person will be like, oh, I want one as a pet, they're so cute. And I don't want anyone to say, or I want the people who say that to walk up to this enclosure and be like, oh, I should not have said that. Because yeah, it is undeniable that the internet, to put it simply, is contributing to the red panda being endangered. Just because more people, like me, get to see them and be like, "Oh my God, this is like the best animal ever! Oh, look at all these cute videos!" Like one time, okay, I'm not gonna be able to find this. One time, I saw a video of a red panda comes inside. Like, I'm not gonna be able to find it, but there's like this place in China where you are like sleeping in a treehouse in like a red panda forest sort of thing. And this was like a video of the red panda coming inside of their little tree house and like sitting on the bed. And I was like, there were so many comments about, like you are literally making people want a big cat for a pet. Yeah. There is a lot of bad videos on the internet that kind of put those ideas in people's head. But yeah, the video I was talking, so this red panda comes inside of the house and all of these comments are like, oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, so videos like that are putting the idea in people's heads that these animals are like, oh, cute animal equals pet, I want one. And that's not true. That's not something people should be thinking or wanting or stuff. It's bad. They're wild animals. Let them be wild. So what I want to try is, so we got stuff like this, which kind of has that foldy bits, and we can kind of try to put those like that, right? So we can, on the edge of the couch over here, for instance, we can make like a little fold I can add a little fold. Like that. Oh, that looks so good. That looks exactly like I want it. I don't even think a red panda would be even a good, like, they have very specific needs. But okay, so let's get the fact sheet. Let's get the fact sheet. Why they shouldn't be pets. It's dangerous. They have sharks, claws. They would tear up your furniture. Maybe even you. Okay, that's probably a bit excessive. I don't see them do that. But still. They have scent glands. They will shit and piss everywhere. Well, actually, red pandas are pretty sanitary. They poop in the same place. But still, they have scent glands. They will go around your house, marking it as their territory, and it will smell. It wouldn't work because they're not made for houses. They have thick fur because they are suited for cold Himalayan climate. It's illegal. That's probably a big one. Should be maybe number 1. Because they're an endangered animal. Just keep them in the wild. I mean, zoos, of course. Also, because they're contributing to their survival in ways. Okay, no, that doesn't really work like I thought. But we can have stuff like this. For sure. So I was also planning on using these same pieces to damage the couch. So to get like a whitish, like that, you know, that foamy, like, wait. Actually, probably if I Google broken couch, we will get exactly. We'll probably see it exactly. Yeah, this stuff. Like that foamy red, or not red, that bright yellow kind of thing oozing out of the couch. I love this song so much. Grassland's back, man. It was good stuff. What are we building? We're building a couch to put in a red panda enclosure. Wait, how does that work? Reminds me of a time I went to the zoo and it was a school trip, and the amount of kids that wanted and Google if they could own or buy a coati was ridiculous. Oh god. Yeah. It's honestly, listening to other people's conversations at a zoo is some of the funniest thing you can do. Like, I think today I had just a classic. Standing next to the pelicans, and someone walks up. I think they are pelicans. He had a sign said stork, but no, these look like pelicans. And it's like, you know, there's multiple signs. Humanity is doomed. Okay, that doesn't really look like a fold. A Clint Reptile video about Cap'n fibers as pets. And he's like, the biggest problem, if it bites you, you go to a hospital. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, having an animal that, like, that's super dangerous. Yeah, you know, if my pet bites me, I will die. But he's so cute. It's such a good pet. I also hate, like, there's videos of, like, snake owners that are like highly against like restrictions on which species you can own, because we know what we're doing. We're helping preserve these species, and it's like, yeah, you might, but that still doesn't mean that just anyone should be able to own these animals. That is problematic. It's actually really cool. The Stichting Aap, they're a charity organization here in the Netherlands that help mostly primates, but they focus on other, like pretty much just all mammals, really. And they recently started a new campaign in Germany where they're advocating for a positive list. And basically a positive list is a list of animals that you are allowed to own, and by proxy, any animal that isn't on that list, hey Tony, is not allowed to be held as a pet. And what's great about a positive list like that is that it immediately removes all edge cases, like, right? Because an example they gave at the backstage tour was there was a ban on specific species of baboon. So you're not allowed to own a hamadryas baboon. You're not allowed to own this or that baboon. And what sellers did is they just started breeding. They started crossbreeding the baboons, and now you have a nothing baboon, a non-specific baboon that is neither a hamadryas nor a whatever baboon. And oh well, that's not banned. So hey, you can buy this animal. Have a baboon, everyone. And yeah, with a positive list, it's just like any of those edge cases are immediately like, no, you cannot own anything that isn't on this list. Done. Period. So yeah, they're trying to implement something like that in Germany now, which is really, really cool. Exactly. No, but it happens so much. Like, they have so many rescues over there at Stichting Aap of baboons, macaques, chimpanzees, just all sorts of stuff. It's absolutely awful, awful. And the things that these animals have been through, especially, it's horrifying. Like, they get rescued from the worst possible conditions. Okay, this thing is a little... Like, I'm not a big fan of that. I also want to move into a spot where I can see a little bit more clearly what I'm doing. It tends to help when you're, you know, doing stuff, is being able to actually see what you're doing. Top tip right there. Truly the advice for the ages. Right, I think I'm just gonna flip this and do the same on the other side. And I don't think we'll be able to add much more of this sort of stuff to the couch, to be honest. Okay, so maybe some more of this, but also not too much. I don't want to overdo it either, because it's just gonna look messy. This is really one of those things where the more detail you add, the more you start to lose it as well. like the clarity of what it actually is gets lost a little bit. Okay. 'Cause yeah, that looks like a couch to me. You can use this to add just a few more folds, like over here. Maybe even a bigger, maybe not a bigger one. There we go. Okay, now let's break it. So now I want to make it a broken. Actually, I do want to add one more detail, which I think we can actually do using this. I want to add that like little trimmy thing, which this doesn't look awfully a lot like. But we might want to make this one a bit darker. Maybe not like that. Okay, and now I'm gonna flip that. Alright, that's one side. Hello. But yeah, if you live in Germany, by the way, you should look up that campaign. It's like Positivlist in German. And dot something. By Stichting App, AAP. See if you can like add a signature or something. Pretty sure they're gathering signatures. Because yeah, that's a cool thing that they're doing. Would make life better for many an animal. Can I see now? The difficult part is I also want it on there, but that's difficult. This is also actually quite nice. How can we do that? How can we do that? How can we do that? These are too big. This one's even bigger. So how does I... It also doesn't work. I need a different piece. Okay, this is gonna be weird, but I feel like a shovel would work. Very random, but kind of the right size and shape. Why does that work so well? Here we have a problem that because of translation mistake in the Hebrew dub of the original Jungle Book, everyone calls tigers Namr, which translates to leopard. Oh, that sucks. PC building as well. Yes. Let me put a shovel in my couch. I think that'll be perfect. Just what I need, really. Also, let's lower these. Get some rotation in there. There we go. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. That is our couch. This should be fine. A shovel and couch adds a nice softness to the cushions. Everyone knows that. Exactly. Alright. Alright, so now let's damage the couch. So, actually, maybe one more little seam. Add a little seam down the center over here. No, that doesn't make it better. Okay, happy with the couch. Shovel should definitely help damaging the couch, yes. I do find out how PC builders just make the craziest things with random parts. I would just be like, Frontier, give me couch. No. Frontier will not give us couch. We have to do it ourselves. Hey, just on the stream, what are we up to? So, I'm making a Red Panda enclosure over here. This is the Red Panda enclosure. By the way, oh, I completely forgot to mention. Back when I was doing all of my important thing to mention things, I actually have a mod installed for the Red Panda. This is the Red Panda remaster by, I want to say, a boy? Giorno? Oh crap. We're gonna have to check. Red Panda remaster Nexus. I think it's good boy. It's gonna be Giorno. No, it is good boy. Okay, created by good boy. So, yeah, this is just amazing. Like, they look so much better than the base game one. This is the only remaster mod that I have, and I do not regret that. I just absolutely love the way that good boy did this to them. They look so much more realistic. The base game one's the face is completely the wrong shape, and they're too fat. They're very cartoony. I don't like them. Everyone's always complaining about the lion. I'm like, eh. I need a proper Red Panda. So another question is, do we want to do like the reverse habitat immersion, where the couch is like halfway through the glass somehow? That's not. Show off your Red Panda shirt. Oh my god. I definitely should have done that. Thank you so much. This is the I don't know if you can still buy this. This is the Red Panda shirt of this year's International Red Panda Day campaign. So over here we have the front. It's super cool. I absolutely love it. I spilled some pasta sauce on this though, which I forgot to clean. So that sucks. And then on the back, we got the back. Oops. The back of the pandas, and we got the Red Panda Network logo. I absolutely love the shirt so much. I'm so happy with it. Definitely no regret in that purchase. Only a little bit. The regret is that I didn't buy more of them because the shipping was expensive. Because it was like $10 shipping, but then it was held by customs, so I had to pay like import tax. So I had to pay another 10 euros. So it's like $20 shipping for a $20 shirt. Which sucks, but thank you, Mr. Tisk. Oh, you're Mr. Gariel. Yes, this is the guy I was mentioning earlier, who I knew from Zoo Chat, and I met at the zoo. Which, to be fair, most logical place to meet someone from Zoo Chat is at the zoo. It'd be weird if you met them somewhere else. So I think I am gonna go with just putting it in the thing entirely. As much fun as it would be to sit on the couch with a red panda, I doubt the red panda would be sitting on the couch at all, really. In real life. In a real life situation. So I'm gonna take out that stuff because I don't want it. I'm going to put our couch here. And we're going to put some damage on this couch. I've been saying that for like ever. So let's actually get to it. So there's a couple of things we can do. We can add these, which would work pretty well. It was a hilarious meeting. We were both making the shocked picture face pretty much. Yeah, that's actually the best way to describe it, honestly. All right. So let's say a red panda, such a naughty boy, went in and just scratched his couch open. Yeah, these cracks are so big. They're a really nice piece. But I want that small crack over there. Like, I want to isolate that. See if we can do that. Yes, we can. Alright, let's get that out in the open. Alright, that's sticking out, but not more than what's already sticking out. So we're gonna have to fix it anyway. So here we have our first couch damage. And now we need to have that ugly ass couch color. That's slightly orangey. Something like that. It needs to be more obvious. Like, see, this is the problem with the folds. Like, I need to have a way to differentiate between damage and folds. So I think what I gotta do is make the folds... Oops. I need to unselect... Oh. Deselect this. I still have a shovel or something selected, I think. What do I have selected? That's... Oh, the damage. Of course. Wait. Crap. I did not. There we go. So let's split these. Maybe use the cushions for the foldy texture on the good side. Nah, I just want to make the folds darker, I think. And then they will look more like folds. And now it's more obvious. See? That works. So the folds are dark. And the damage will be bright. What did you make in Planet Zoo today? A broken couch. And I'm very proud of it. There we go. Let's get some of that down into here. Pretty good. You can also have some of these, like these small ones. This one's pretty good as well for damage. Let's put that, maybe something like this. Yeah, I mean, we figured it out. Making the couch. Alright, I think something like that. I do wonder if it reads what it's supposed to be. Oh, the fish expired. Oh no. Guys, don't eat the fish. It's fishy. Something tells me that Eben's gonna be rewatching this stream and he's gonna like come up with the same pun at the same time. And then he's gonna send me a message on Discord. Alright, that's awesome. According to Bold, it reads, so it reads. I'm actually surprisingly getting surprisingly little bullying from Bold. Even though she bought a bullying pass. It's not what I expected, really. Gotta say, I'm a little disappointed even. I know, I'm busy building and not bullying. Your mom, what? Yeah, she's really not in it today, guys. Okay, no, the floating bit doesn't work. But that is a good piece to put somewhere. Probably in the front of the couch, yeah. Fine, it looks as stinky as the expired fish that no one's coming to clean up for some reason. Probably because none of the paths are connected anymore ever since I demolished Healthy Australia area. I mean, what? I didn't do that. I didn't really do that. I'm over-exaggerating. We'll talk about it in the Tuesday stream. Speaking of which, I should probably point that out. On Tuesday, I'm planning on streaming because the new DLC will be out. But I have a long day at work because at the end of the day there'll be drinks at work. There's like a drink because we are going to play a sort of game, and after the game there'll be drinks. So I'll be home late, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, and the next day, after Tuesday, so on Wednesday, I'm gonna be going on holiday. I'm gonna be going on a zoo trip. So, I don't know if I'll have time to stream very long, if at all. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna try to do a quick little Oceania pack stream in which we'll check out the new animals and check out what I've been up to in the back of the zoo, but probably nothing more than that. Beer pong? No. Probably won't be any beer pong at a work thing, I'm guessing. I don't think the bank would approve. This is really one of those things where, like, I'm like, if the person I met, if like the zookeeper is checking out my YouTube channel right now and is checking out the stream, they're gonna be like, why is he making a couch? What does that have to do with zoos? I wish I could put this over here. That would be really cool. But, oh wait, we can put it on top. That'll work. Let's put that near the visitor area. So that it's very obvious. Alright, I think that's our broken couch. I think that's pretty much enough. I'm gonna put some poop on there as well. Just to drive home the fact that you don't want red pandas living in your house. You really don't. So, actually maybe we can also use this as some like damage. Can this like double up? Nah, that doesn't work as well. We just need to use this one as like a stain on the couch. So let's take couch color. Let's try to... right. Okay, that doesn't work. Let's try it again. Couch color. Let's get some dirty spots on the couch. Looks like I no longer have a pet panda in my house because I have a puffy leather couch. That exact color, I'm so triggered. You have a thick leather couch, that's what we called it. I'm actually so happy that me saying thick leather couch on Google actually gave me the exact type of couch I had in mind. That filled me with joy. Right, so let's make this even darker. Oh. Hello. Why are you using a mod? The in-game Red Panda is good because this one's even better. No, I don't like the in-game Red Panda. I never liked it. From the start I've been like, the face is off. It's got like a very square face. Like, it's very square, and just, I don't know, it just feels off. And it's very round and fat, and the face is very wide. I don't know, I've never been a fan. I really much prefer the mod. In general, yeah, it is better than the first attempt at Been Wrong. Very much true. But yeah, in general, I'm not all for using remaster mods. I think most of the animals in the game really do look fine. Sure, some are a bit dated, like the black wildebeest. Like when the blue wildebeest came out, I was like, oh god, that is so much better. But yeah, with the red panda, I got it. Like that's when I really understood why so many people love remaster mods, because I just looked at it and I was like, ah, oh, this fixes all the problems I have with the in-game model. So yeah, I couldn't resist. Alright, so we got our broken couch. I was gonna add poop. So what's the best way to make poop nowadays? Because I used to do it with faux rocks, but that was for elephant poop. Which, I don't know if you noticed, but elephants have slightly bigger turds than red pandas do. So I don't think a big steaming thing like that would really do it. Let's look for red panda poop. Actually, I wish, damn, I wish I had the footage of today. Of my visit to the zoo, because yeah, I hadn't had the time to transfer it to my computer, but I actually recorded some red panda poop today. That would have been perfect for this. Well, it's poop. It's actually pretty greenish because it's got like the they don't digest all of the, like bamboo is very hard to digest obviously, so like with a lot of plant eaters you'll see that they don't really digest all of the food that they eat, so it'll look you'll still see a lot of leaves and stuff kind of. Why poo? Because red pandas are wild animals and you shouldn't want them in your house because they will poop on your couch. Bison Remaster is also amazing. Yeah, with the... And then again, with the Bison... Yeah, I don't have that same gut reaction when I see the in-game Bison. Whereas with the Red Panda, I really had, like, for all of the time I was playing Planet Zoo, I was like, it's okay. It's a Red Panda. I'm happy that they're in the game. But, yeah. Yes, so this entire area of the zoo is about why you shouldn't want a red panda in your home. Because they will poop on your couch. I love how that's just perfectly fitting in there. I need to find a way to make this a little bit more immersive, because I feel like just the glass thing that we've got going on right now doesn't work that well. There needs to be a little bit of reverse habitat immersion. Let's see if we can find. Oh no, it's all of my videos. Yeah, no, this doesn't show well. So reverse habitat immersion is like, say you were to do something like this. Oh crap! Oh right, we split them up. So if you were to do something like this, this would be reverse habitat immersion, where the glass, this object is going through the glass, and that's giving you the sense that you're inside of the same area as the animal in question. I don't know how I'm gonna achieve that exactly. I also want to make this slightly bigger. I'm gonna do that because it's a little bit crammed and jammed in here. There's also what's this glass all about? It's for the red pandas, right? Wait, which habitat is this for? Oh, what? Oh, that's part of the platypus habitat. I did not see that one coming. I'll be honest. I did not expect this to be part of the platypus habitat. Okay. The immersive couch through the glass would be nice with the destroy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. I think we can achieve that. Oh, our poop didn't move with it. Just put the poop back on there. I think we can achieve that by just taking this. Let's take you and you. We're gonna go to the other side. There we go. So we got the pristine couch side over here. And now I need my shovels to go along with that. Shovel! Where art thou? Did I delete one of the shovels? I feel like we're missing a shovel. Yeah, we are. Well, it makes it slightly easier for me right now. But I do want that shovel back. Oh god, this is so difficult. So I'm going to take this with us. Actually, let's just take it out completely and group it. Then we're going to take this and we're going to okay, let's take temple stone. Nah, it's not gonna go. The other one's not gonna go away. So I'm gonna take this one. So we're just gonna have part of a couch here, not a whole couch. But my idea is that there will be a slight gap, right? Because there's no way to get the glass to go perfectly through the couch. Like in a video game we can, but in real life that's not something you would be able to do. So we're gonna have this like slight gap like that. And that's realism. That's what we're here for. So, bam, this is going to be some kind of sign, probably on the other wall, to be honest. Or maybe it's going to be, like, around the thing. So there'll be, like, a little sign, maybe even on the glass or something. That's going to be impossible to do. But it's going to say, like, it's messy. And then you'll see the broken couch. Or maybe we'll just have a nice sign with pictures of the things, and then, yeah, that's probably what we'll do. So, I'm just going to use this same piece for the back here. There we go. And, yep, take the armrest in there. Why is it flashing? Don't flashbang me, please, game. Alright, let's take our shovel. Actually. Oh, crap. Okay, let's take this shovel. Oh, come on. There we go. Shovel time. Okay. So we're gonna need to add a few more folds. Also, I think I want to move these folds to the side a bit. I need to be careful that they don't go through the glass too much. Right, and then we mirror that. You're back! Hey, back! It's a weird name change, but I'll allow it. Phone. Oh, my parents are watching my stream. They thought it was boring. That's okay. Riveting content, making a couch. Yeah. I don't know, we're just chilling, we're vibing. That's a terrible joke. Horrible. Yep. That's what the people subscribed for. Alright. Oh, look at the panda. ADHD brain. I think we're almost done with Couch Town. I need to add some more of these folds. I want to add... Can I add you here? I would say my parents. How shall I put you now? I don't think they're watching it anymore. She said, okay, reading my mom's texts. Nice to hear your voice. Dad thought it was boring to listen to. It's raining. Okay, no, they're just talking about their holiday. My parents are on holiday. So yeah, they're probably going to bed. She was calling me earlier to probably to ask how it was at the zoo. Okay, that doesn't work as well fold-wise. But maybe this. Oops. Welcome to Red Panda stream, building a couch. Struggling to build a couch. I mean, we've already done it once. How hard is it to add more couch to the couch? Why does that not look good? How does it look good over here but not over there? It's because we're also using the other one. I need to get tropical. Let's get tropical. Planet Zoo 2, more couch. Yeah. If Frontier adds a couch in the next DLC, I'll be pissed. I highly doubt it. I mean, I'm not Rudy, so I don't have the curse of them adding whatever he builds. Please don't tell me that couch is made of Red Panda. No. No, that's not the idea. Alright, that actually... I really like that. Oh, I'm so glad we expanded the couch. I think I'm gonna keep it at that. That's awesome. Because yeah, the contrast, it sells the effect a lot better as well now. That it's the Red Pandas have demolished the couch and shat on it. I'm gonna pay to leave to make a couch animal that is just this couch sliding around. It's clearly made from brown panda. Exactly, it's a brown couch. Well, it's reddish brown. But how cool would it be if we could actually get the panda onto this couch, though? I don't think that'd be possible, just because of how small it is. But let's see if we can. Let's see if we can make the couch climbable, though. Climbable. Probably would just use a plank for that. Like we would just hide this plank. 2-meter one would be... Actually, no, that's fine. Although... I love the poop. I actually adore the poop. So glad we added the poop. Wouldn't even know. Alright, so are they technically able to do anything with that? Of course not. Let's see. What if we add this though? And we need to level out the house a bit because it's currently a bit of a mess. The couch isn't even on the ground really. I feel like no, there's no way the platypus water is messing with our thing. Is this water messing with our thing? I guess it was. Okay. I do need to be a bit careful that I don't mess up the platypus habitat, but it doesn't even work. We're not done yet. I want to update the donation thing. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, nothing is showing up. Indeed. Thanks for pointing it out. It's not automated, so I'm I have to manually check it out. So. Sorry. Thank you so much for donating, Mystic Ariel. Oh my god, that is a huge donation. Thank you so much. Holy crap. Thanks a ton. That is so nice of you. Wow. We have already made almost twice as much as I was expecting today. That is so awesome. Oh, now I feel extra bad for not noticing it. Yeah, no, the website doesn't automatically update, so I really need to remember to check it frequently. I'm so sorry. Oh, I feel bad. I was hoping there'd be a way to refresh it automatically. I did give you a free water bottle and a kiwi photo opportunity. That I did. I would show the kiwi photo, but I also want to save it for my YouTube channel for the kiwi video on Wednesday, which I need to make. I'll edit that tomorrow. No, I'm not. Oh, don't make me feel worse. God, if Eben was here, he'd be roasting me. Although if Eben was here, he would be able to help me keep track of all the donations and stuff. I'm a one-man show today, and it shows. But yeah, Eben's not paying attention. He just, you know, he has his head in the clouds. The white plank is sticking out. Yeah, that's fine. There's gonna be a wall here. Make a donation, not even... No! No! It's very appreciated. It is so appreciated. I am showering you in appreciation, dude. Plaster. So yeah, like we're gonna have probably a wall there, and then yeah, no, probably not there actually exactly. Probably going to make something like this, and we'll have a window here, and it will have like a floor door here. Floor door. That's where you need to bring your rings. That's just the worst joke. Because, okay, we're getting to the point. Blah, 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 blah. Title of the stream, Gorum misses even for 23 minutes straight. I've been only streaming for 23 minutes? Feels longer. The fish is still dying over here. That's great. I mean, the keeper can't... Where is the habitat gate even? Is this it? This is the habitat gate. We need to move that, actually. Need to move that to, like, here-ish. But, I don't know. Actually, I don't know where I want the habitat gate to be. We could also hook it up to this, maybe. Nah, I don't think that would work very well. I do need to make a way to enter this, though. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do that either. Probably like a little thing over here. So like this, and then a little staircase down. Like that, you know? Oops, wrong axis. Did you pay 25? Oh, yes, you get double bullying. Very much. That's how it works. Gaslight, K-Keep, Girl Boss. All the G's. Only because if it rhymes or alliterates with Goron, you're allowed to do it. But yeah, so something like that. I don't know why this one is its own thing now. I guess I split it. Yeah, so keepers will be able to go like, I'm a keeper, I'm going down. And there'll be a door here to get them into the platypus backstage. Woo, platypus. Oh wait, that's spoilers. Spoilers for Tuesday. Oh no! Don't look at that. Definitely don't rewind the stream, because then you won't be able to hear me anymore. Okay. So... you only hire able-bodied keepers. Yeah, well, there's other ways. There's other ways here. Like there's a door over here that will go through, that will come out here. So at least that's the idea. Hello, can I select this door, please? So you can also enter through that, obviously, which there will be an elevator over here, as you can see. Vertical wheelchair lift, work in progress. Third time this stream, the Tasmanian Devil and the Kiwi will be going into the Keypark for sure. Maybe the Quokka, what is it? Is it Quokka or Quokka? Wait, is it Quokka or Quokka? Sorry, I won't be able to get a lot of double bullying in. I'll be too busy doing your mom and dad at the same time. Oh, you. All power to you. Your loss, honestly. Alright, so I'm really happy with the couch. That's kind of we did the two things that I most wanted to do today. The couch and the mop wall. So I think that's a very productive stream. I'm gonna slowly start wrapping it up over here. There's one more thing I want to do, which is I want to not have this. But I wanna do the best zoo thing, which is I wanna get some pole. Quokka is pronounced your mom. Oh, got me. Pretty sure it's Quack. I pronounce it Quokka or Quokka. Quokka? See, this is W-O-W. Is that wow or whoa? I stand corrected. It's definitely pronounced your mom. Kyoka. Well, then they have to go into Keypark Zoo. Alright, so the thing I want to make before we end the stream is just a simple little thing that will prevent the red pandas from climbing out of the trees. Which, now that I think of it, I should make it somewhat like this. Quokka! So we'll have that, and then we'll have a pole like this, which will go like so. So this is kind of something that Best Zoo has in their Binturong exhibit, which I can quickly show you, since, you know, I've got all that sweet... What? Why not? That makes me worried. Because it is definitely plugged in. I'm gonna check that out real quick, because that's concerning. Alright. Okay, there it is. I think I should not put that on top of my PC, because it gets hot. And hard drives don't like getting hot. So that was worrying. But everything is still here. I also backed this all up recently, so it actually would have been fine. But still, it wouldn't be fun to lose that hard drive, because it's expensive. It's 4 terabytes, or 5 terabytes even. Yes, to. And then near the end somewhere. That's a pelican. Yeah, so this is the red panda, or the Binturong enclosure. So you can't see it because it's far away right now. Do I get closer to it over here? Nope, those are... Okay, now I have to go to a completely different part of the zoo. Somewhere over here. Okay, back a bit. Back it up. Back it up one more time. This looks like me forgetting to record. Okay, here is the amazing Binturong enclosure. Coming soon to the Binturong video in like a couple weeks. So this is what I want to make. So this is to prevent the Binturong from climbing out of this tree downwards. Oh God, this is such a depressing enclosure. But in our case, it's not depressing, because in our case, they actually have an enclosure. Good Lord, why do you have 4 terabytes of... pronounce it, I wish we got the tree kangaroo instead. Yeah. I'm inclined to agree, but... I try to live by what Eben always says, is like, I don't want to judge the pack for what it could have been. It's not even an enclosure, no, it's a beam. It's a shitty beam even, because it was covered in shit. See, this is why I added quotation marks to enclosure. Yeah, Besu is unfortunately named, indeed. Very misleading. My dad could build it better. Yeah. I love how they don't even have like a platform or anything. It's literally just a beam. It's so bad. Like, I guess they can climb up the tree as well? Or is that another hot wire I see? I'm actually not sure. They used to have 2 beams. To be fair, they used to have 2 beams. But a storm knocked over one of them. So, they didn't really... Did they bother to, you know, replace the fallen over tree with like a beam and... You know, an enclosure? No. Did I sit here for half an hour hoping to see a Binturong? Yes. Oh, that's already... see, we can't go too much into this. We can do something like that. That's about as much we can do. Oh, what? Yeah, the Binturong video is gonna be an interesting one, for sure. Especially since although, I have to say, I will say, it's better than your Fennec failure, yeah. I will say, the curse seems to have been lifted. For those who don't know, I'm cursed, or I was. Where every time I would try to go see Binturong, I would never see them, basically. But last weekend, I went to 3 zoos with Binturong, and I saw the Binturong at all 3 of them. Like, and at 2 of them, they were even active and walking around. So, I don't want to jinx it, but it does look like the curse may have been lifted. Alright, now is this good enough? I'd say it's pretty good. I don't see a red panda climbing past that easily. If there's hot wire on that. Let's see, how big are you? What's a good relative? Oh my god, look at him. Why do they even do that? It's so cute. And that's not the mod, that is all what the game developers did. Alright, so this is a red panda sized shape. So let's say a red panda sized shape. Okay, so it could technically squeeze through this. But we'll just have to imagine there is more wire there. It's just not possible to actually put it there. Because of limitations. Am I excited for the pack? I'm pretty excited. I'm looking forward to seeing what all the new pieces are. If they're useful. And yeah, Tasmanian Devils. I mean, we'll see it on Tuesday, but I did overhaul the entire Australia area to account for this pack. So that should say enough. Don't sit there and pretend like you I've never had early access, and I still don't. I don't know if anyone has early access, because like this is the fastest DLC rollout they've ever done. Like, trailer, next week it's out. So, I feel like if, I don't know, like I mean, there's probably people with early access. It'd be weird if there weren't, but I'm not one of them. Yeah, I do need to improve at the game. No, I did the amazing move of uploading a video showing how you can use mods to completely break the game in the same week that they were shouting out creators. Wait, he does? He doesn't even play anymore. That's hilarious. Oh my god. That just shows the disconnect between them and the community a little bit. I don't want to call anything out, but that's odd. That's odd. That's just silly. That's silly. Let's see if the hinge. Yeah, it's too thick. It's too thick. I really want to put another wire, but it's just not possible. We don't have anything that would work. Because yeah, the pole's literally just the smallest thing in the game in terms of that. So yeah, no, I think that is where I'm going to wrap up the stream. We did some stuff. I'm going to put the water back in just for... Oh, that's why he was boxed up at the start of the stream. Sorry for Inspector, who just joined, but it's too thick, like your mum. Oh, yeah. No, we did make some progress on the Red Panda enclosure. I feel like we did more than last year. I don't know. Last year we did some buildings. This year we did do at least the entire trim around the habitat. It's coming along. I think this is gonna be a red hat. See you all in we might actually be able to finish this next Red Panda Day, you know? Should we make that a tradition? Should I just ignore the Red Panda habitat and only build it on Red Panda Day? That'd be funny. It might come around to that. I mean, I will probably continue working on this a little bit, because now we actually have some things going with it. But I also got an Australia area to build, and an Asia area. And I made some changes to the Africa area too, that I want to incorporate. It's nothing huge, like I'm just going to change the way the path goes. But we'll talk all about that on Tuesday. So, I'll be live again on Tuesday. Hopefully. I don't know what time yet, that all depends on work. It's basically going to be like, I'm going to come home from work and set up the stream. Well, actually, I'm probably also going to say hello to my parents, who will then have returned from holiday. So, it'll be, hi Mom and Dad, how was your holiday? Okay, bye, I'm going to live stream, and then we're going to stream for like an hour, maybe two, but not too much, because on Wednesday, I want to leave at like 7 AM to go to the zoos I'm going to go to that day. So, yeah. See you all next year. No. See you all next week. Thanks for watching. Thanks everyone who donated. Once again, we're going to check. Are you building in Keypark Zoo this Tuesday? Yes. Today? Yes. This is Keypark Zoo's Red Panda habitat that we've been working on today. We're going to check the donation link one more time. Whoa, what's happening? That's freaky. So let's check if anything changed. No. So we gathered a staggering $184. Oh, 50 of those are mine. So you guys donated $134 for the Red Panda Network. I cannot thank you enough. That is an insane amount and much more than I ever expected to raise today. So yeah, thank you all so much. I hate it when people say that, but I am truly humbled. I did not expect that we'd be able to get something like this done, so I'm just really really, really happy. So, yes. Yay for us. Not Goron. Exactly. You guys did this. This was all you. So yeah, thank you one more time. Hope you guys had a lovely Red Panda day. Make sure, if you are still in the Red Panda mood, to go check out my second channel, Goron Stuff. I uploaded... I think there's one more video coming tonight. I'm actually not sure. I think so. Yeah, I think there's one more video coming. So as you can see, I uploaded like 8. Yeah, there's 9 total. So there'll be one more Red Panda video up on the channel. Highlight is definitely this one. You definitely want to check out Kamala of Zoo Kleve eating some fruits, having a blast. Absolutely cute, absolutely adorable. There's 9 minutes of it. No one's probably gonna watch the full 9 minutes, but second channel. Yeah, you don't know about my second channel, man. I have a second channel where I upload cute animal videos. Looks like someone unsubscribed today because I absolutely spammed them with Red Panda videos. That's funny. Who wouldn't want 9 Red Panda videos in one day? Come on. It's Red Panda Day. You gotta love it. Haters leave. And no. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna wrap up now because I'm actually losing my voice a little bit. I talked a lot more today than I expected to because I met someone at the zoo. So many videos to dislike. No! Don't do that. I mean, engagement, sure. I'm rambling. It's time to leave. I don't think my end stream screen is Red Panda fight yet, so it's gonna look like shit. Well then, I'm not gonna fix that. It's not worth it. So, thanks once again. See you next time. Bye bye.